clips ready to install it. One thing you will notice when you go to do it, as I'm about to discover, these clips are probably in the wrong orientation. They may have to twist around, go up, whatever. You know, I put them in, but they're never in the right position. And don't forget, this is the first time this has ever been fitted to the car, so therefore it's to be expected. Right, let's get started on the final door. It's going to be a bitch to open. Oh, that wasn't so bad, was it? Right, as you can see, I've got the panel in place now. That's nicely glued. Got the plastic shit up there. As I mentioned yesterday, I've adjusted the frame. So now it's a matter of just grabbing the panel and just fitting it. 2-second job. Right, tools needed. Block of wood, long nose pliers, diddy little hammer, and spike. All will be revealed. First, you just have to pick a clip. Oh, and then that'll happen too. And then you can't see where it went. And as you have a box of them, you go get another five. Sorry if I'm blocking your view. It's not too bad. So I've got one in up there. Now look at this one. You probably can't see, but it's out of alignment. So if I look at it, I can say it needs to go down. Whoopee. Grab it, twist it, figgledy-de-biggledy. Oh, that one's in line. A line. Sincere line. Okay, now she's held quite well there. Let me get a couple in over here. Just because, and don't forget, you've got the handles to come through. Oh, I didn't see you. Okay, there is one other tool you will need. There's the clip I dropped. It's a torch. That's what you will need. So you can see. What the fuck? And because I need to twist it a lot, that's where this comes in handy. And for exact positioning, I use this. This is not quite there. Close, but no seagull. Oh, so near. That's in alignment now. Done. Okay, now it's a matter of going around the rest of the door, lining them up, punching them on. The block of wood and hammer is, if it won't go on, put a piece of tape over the one that you want to hit, then the block of wood, and whack it. Of course, you can always put the tape on the block of wood. That's your choice. Okay, let me get on with the rest of this, and then I'll come back to you. There it is, almost fitted. Almost, because it's time for the scalpel. Razor, razor, cut, cut. What's that from? Razor, razor, cut, cut. Don't rush this job. If you do, you will slip, and yes, you will regret it. There she blows. Gonna tease it a little each time. You can make a little bit of a cut, and I always cut to the center. I figure if I cut out that way, not good. I'd rather cut my hand than the panel. There she goes. Right, that's those two done. So I can put those handles on now and then deal with this excess. And I must admit, I do find this excess that they give me, yes, it's lovely, but it's a bit of a pain trying to trim it neatly, which I've not succeeded in doing. I mean, I managed to trim it, but and the wood goes over the top of it, so it covers up my jiggly-jaggedy line, because what I do is I remove this piece and then I try and push the vinyl here up against the door and then run the knife along here in this groove to try and get it as straight as possible, but of course with the knife it does tend to judder. But okay, there you go. Let me get on with the handles, and back in a sec. There we go, handles are now on. If we look across the car, you can see they're in the same orientation as the ones over there. Oops, and let's do this. There they are. And here these are. Right, just got to finish trimming off the top now. Right, I have stuck it on. Got these edges here as close as I can. I don't want them to overlap. And I just held, glued inside and just clamped it together with bulldog clip. Then glued the rest of the back. Obviously I did the same at this end with the bulldog clip. And now just waiting for this to set. Whilst it sets, I'll take my dogs for a walk. And then I'll come back and I will run a knife, or a scalpel, along there and then fit the wood. Yep, take your time. Right, now it's trim that baby time. Oh. Find the location. You're nervous, how do you think I feel? See what I mean? How all of a sudden the knife doesn't travel as straight as I want it to. Right. Does it matter? No, but I'd just rather make a neater job of it. It's just that fiddly bit there. Does it matter? No. Right. That's it now. Put the wood on. Nothing like having some wood. Now, will these holes line up? Dildo. I'll have that down too. Right. Actually, they do seem to line up, thankfully. And now all I'm going to do is find some screws. I'll be back. Okay, fix this piece of wood now. Next thing is the weather strip. Now, do note, as I've mentioned many times previously, and I'll mention it again now, these need to be adapted. Why do they need to be adapted? So that you can get the bloody screws out on the hang on. So that if you need to take this off, you don't have to take this weather strip off. So on this particular one, I need to cut here, and I need to cut here, and that's it. Then the weather strip can go on and be nailed in place. Now, the nails I use are sort of like a carpet tack thing. So you're going to have to choose what nails you want to use. I don't think the ones I'm using are particularly good, but they do the job. Okay, got that trimmed now. So now it's a case of getting these nails in. Gotta be careful because of the glass. Gonna get them started. Make sure I get them tucked up to the edge of the wood. Because they're sharp, I can push them in with my fingers to start with. I'm gonna make sure I keep them where I want them, not where this metal strip wants to be, because it wants to be somewhere I don't want it. It's a little warped. Hey, so would you be if you were born in '64. and I'm really warped. Could you use screws? Probably could, but I don't know. I'd have a really flat head, you know, like mine. Gott im Himmel, flat head? What? Alright, and I find it easier to use a punch on this. I mean, I'm fucking good with a hammer, but there are limits. Or as they call it, a Chinese screwdriver. See, I missed then. Yeah. Right, let's see if the wood would be, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be funny if Mummy had a wouldn't it be funny? This is the wrong piece. Holy shit. No, it's not. God. Engage your brain cell, will you dildo? Goes that way. Oh dear. I really do worry myself at times. Got a bit of glue there. I want to get rid of that glue before I want to get rid of the glue before I screw. And look at that, nice. And that even lines up with the holes, right. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4 screws and cups. I'll be back. Okay, final part. Got the screws here with the cups. And whilst I initially didn't worry about the cups, they do finish it nicely, and they are worth it. They're worth doing the job right. You know what they say? Do it once, do it right. That is so true. You know, I never thought I'd get to this stage of the car. And those of you that have not always been aware of my reason and my love for the Mark II, and I won't go into great details, but back in the 60s my father was in the flying squad, better known as the Sweeney, and they used to chase around in Mark II Jaguars. And I was taken to a Christmas party, and I think I was at the ripe old age of 10, and they sat me in the front of a Mark II. From that day forward, unbeknown to me, this little baby has been in my mind, and I've always wanted one. I did buy it whilst my father was alive. Unfortunately, due to finances, I could never take him for a ride in it, and that would have pleased me no end. But I'm getting there now, hopefully. It'll be appreciated. It will outlive me, that's for sure. Yeah. I'm not religious, so I don't believe in God and all that crap. I don't know if he's looking down on me or not. Because I'm not religious, I find that hard to believe. However, I'd like to think he'd be happy for me doing this, if nothing else. Here it is. That is the final door finished. Now all I've got to do is shut it. I'll tell you what, I'll let you see that. It is hard to shut. Let me get you at a better angle. Why is it hard to shut? Because of all the new rubber seals, and now with the door, etc. So it has to be shut quite firmly, but it shuts. Opening and getting in is a whole different ballgame. How about that? See, she does it when you do it like that. You have to really give it some oomph. These seals, I hope, will settle down. Okay, that's it for today, guys, girls. Thank you for watching. I'm going to include a link to a video that unfortunately is in foreign, and I don't speak foreign, and I'll put it in the description, of a guy that is doing a complete interior on these. Now, some of the things he does I don't like the way he's done it, but you may find it of interest if it's something you've never seen before. I turn the volume off because he speaks in foreign. As I said, I don't speak foreign. I speak English or American. I also speak rubbish. So I'll put that link in the description. Please do also, I'm going to put a second link in there for all the parts I'm selling. I really would like to shift some of those. I have no use for them. Make me some sensible offers. If I don't know if I ask for prices or not, I don't know. But make me some sensible offers for some stuff that you need, and I'll happily sell them to you. I'm not after a fucking fortune. So get out of the garage, go do some shit. Whew. What's the time? 5:30. Wow. And I'm sweating. Yeah, it's a hot day here in Arizona. Get out of the garage, go do some shit.